on Fox featuring the WBC welterweight champion of the world, Showtime Shawn Porter, making his first defense against the challenger, Yordenis Ugas, originally from Cuba. It is going to be a tremendous night of boxing as we go live at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific time, local time for the fans in Southern California. All brought to you by TGB Promotions. Tickets are selling fast, and they are going rapidly. They start as low as $50. If you don't have your tickets, you can purchase them on AXS.com. Without further ado, it gives me a great honor and pleasure to introduce a man who has been promoting for a very long time and been a part of some of the biggest events in the history of boxing. He knows the sport. He loves the sport. He has a passion for the sport. And no doubt next Saturday, March 9th at BBC on Fox, it will be a historic night here in Southern California. Please welcome the president of TGB Promotions, my dear friend, Mr. Tom Brown.
Well, thank you, Ray. Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. The Dignity Health Sports Park is the premier outdoor boxing venue in the United States. It's been home to some mountain classes in Southern California, replacing the old Olympic Auditorium. I've said this before, but it's worth mentioning. 3 out of the last 6 Ring Magazine and Boxing Writers Association fights of the year have all been at the Dignity Health Sports Park. And they weren't all fights of the year going into the show. Something happens in that arena. When fighters walk down that tunnel, it's like gladiators walking into the Coliseum. We have an outstanding card from top to bottom, and I'll turn things back over to Ray to get things going with the fighters. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tom. And before we meet the main event fighters, want to let you know what's a part of our televised broadcast with PBC on Fox, brought to you by TGB Promotions. Again, we go live 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time. We have Francisco Santana going head-to-head against Abel Ramos, a matchup in the welterweight division. Also, Efe Ajagba, who's undefeated, a heavyweight out of Nigeria, goes head-to-head against Amir Mansour. So it is a triple header loaded with PBC on Fox. Now let's meet the challenger in our main event of the evening. This guy has certainly gone ahead and has been on a roll, coming off a win over Cesar Barrio Nuevo on September 8th at Barclays Center. 23 victories, just 3 defeats, a 42% knockout percentage to his credit. Please welcome Yordenis Ugas.
Ugas, saluda a la gente de la prensa y digo un par de palabras.
Bueno, saludo a todos. Gracias por entrevistarme eso y contento de estar peleando en Fox.
Just says hi to everyone here on the call. He wants to thank the promoter Tom Brown, and say he's just very, very excited to be on Fox.
Thank you very much, Yordenis. And now we'll meet the champion who is making the first defense of his world championship. You want to talk about exciting fighters in boxing? I look at this man. The welterweight division has always been one of the most loaded divisions and one of the most exciting divisions in all of boxing. And this man brings excitement every single time out. Aside from that, he loves the sport. He goes to entertain. 29 wins, 17 of those by knockout, just 2 defeats and 1 bout, even having captured the WBC welterweight crown by defeating Danny Garcia in a tremendous fight on September 8th. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the champion, Showtime Shawn Porter.
Well, Ray, thanks for such a humbling introduction. What's up, everybody? We're almost there, and I'm sure Yordenis is feeling good and excited. I am as well. And let's get this over with. Let's do it.
And now we will go ahead and open it up. If we can have the operator open it up for questions from the media, and you guys can go ahead and ask both Ugas and Porter questions.
If you would like to ask a question at this time, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. If you would like to ask a question at this time, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. Our first question is coming from Carlos with Fight Sports. Please go ahead.
Hi, everybody. First of all, thanks so much to the two of you two for making on to this call. My first question for Yordenis Ugas. Yordenis, you're entering this fight with a very, very long win streak, but before that, you were You lost 2 straight. You were out of the sport for more than 24 months. Kind of looking back on that time away from the sport, did you think that at any point throughout that break that you would get to this point and challenge for a world title on such a big stage?
Bueno, la primera pregunta es, obvio que ahora todo el mundo sabe el regreso, pero antes de este regreso tuyo, cuando todo está pasando lo que está pasando, ¿tú tuviste estar en esta posición? ¿Tú lo viste en tu cabeza o nunca viste estar en tan buena posición?
No, yo sabía de que haciendo las cosas bien, un entrenador nuevo, un equipo nuevo, yo no había cogido golpes ni nada, había tenido peleas cerradas, mucha gente me habían visto ganar, pero no había tenido la suerte suficiente ni las cosas adecuadas, y yo sabía que podía hacer todas estas cosas que estoy haciendo.
He said, well, absolutely. He always knew in his heart that he could fight at this level and be at the higher level. He just, needed a little break away from boxing. He needed to, a change of scenery, a change of coaches, and really stay focused, and those other losses, they were majorities and splits. So, he didn't feel he won some of those fights, but he still needed to change, and now he's got the change, and he feels really good.
Second question for you, Danny. Obviously, Shawn is a very, very skillful fighter, arguably the best in the division. And you're coming into this fight on a long win streak. Your last fight was a very dominant performance against Cesar Barrio Nuevo. What about your skills that makes you think that you can defeat Shawn Porter on March 9th?
Dice que obvio ahora viene de ganar unas cuantas. Shawn Porter es uno de los mejores peleadores en el peso. ¿Por qué tú crees que le puede ganar a Shawn Porter marzo 9?
Porque yo soy un peleador competidor, un peleador que se entrega en cada pelea. Me he preparado bien en esta pelea y pienso que la noche para demostrar que al lugar que yo pertenezco con este deporte.
Hey, I'm a competitor at the highest level, whether it's the amateurs or the pros now, and I just know it. I know I'm prepared mentally. I know I'm prepared physically. But on March 9th, I'm going to have the chance to show the world why, I'm one of the best welterweights in the whole world, and Shawn Porter will see that on March 9th himself as well.
Our next question will be coming from John Cudney with Reddit Boxing. Please go ahead.
Okay. Hi. This is a question for Yordenis. Do you consider this the biggest fight of your career? How do you compare this title opportunity to your experience at the Olympics?
Si tú crees, Ugas, si es la pelea más grande de tu carrera, uno, y cómo tú comparas esto con la Olimpiada.
No, esto es esta es la pelea más grande de mi carrera, mi primera oportunidad de World Championship, de campeonato mundial. Y esto es lo que yo he estado luchando por esto por 9 años de que llegué de Cuba, por este tipo de oportunidad. Y la Olimpiada fue amateur, yo sabía que venía algo después, pero aquí es muy bueno saber que estoy en el máximo nivel.
He says, obviously 100% this is the biggest fight of his career. This is his first chance at a world title fight. This is what he since the age of 9 years old, he's been boxing, and this is what he's always dreamt of. So obviously, this is the biggest fight of his career. He's prepared, and the Olympics are a huge thing too. But that's the amateurs. That's in the past. Right now, is winning this world title is the main focus, and nothing's bigger than that. Not the Olympics or nothing else right now.
Okay, thanks a lot. Are we doing questions for Shawn now, or should I wait?
Yes, you can ask now.
Okay, so Shawn, how would you rate the risk of facing Ugas when a loss could derail potentially massive fights against Pacquiao, Spencer, or Thurman rematch? A lot of people were surprised when you signed to face a guy who seems on paper like a high risk, low reward.
Yeah, I'm going to ignore that that perception of this fight, even that perception of Yordenis Ugas. Every fight dangerous fight. Every fight is a must-win fight, and for anyone that doesn't realize that, it starts when you turn professional. You do the best you can to put yourself in line to win every fight, to climb the ladder and get to the point where I'm at right now. I didn't do all that and look at all those fights like they were must-win fights, and then get here now and look at this fight like it's any different. This fight is just like my very first fight. It's just like my second, my third, and my last fight. This is a must-win fight, and it's definitely a dangerous fight, but they're all going to be dangerous when you get in the ring with the high-level caliber fighters that I fight, that Yordenis is going to.
I think I lost Shawn here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get Shawn back in.
Okay. Well, I'm good on Yordenis. I had another question for Shawn.
Okay. We'll get him back in just a sec.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to ask a question, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. Our next question will be coming from Karen Tate. Please go ahead.
Hi, this question is for Shawn. Is he back on the line?
Hold on 1 second, ma'am. Let me double check. Hold on.
Thank you.
Okay, Shawn is back. Shawn is back on the line.
Hey, Shawn, this is Karen A. Tate. How are you? It's good to talk with you again.
Oh, thank you.
I had a question about, in the lead up to your fight against Danny Garcia, some people expected you to fight on the inside only, but you had shown high-level pure boxing ability before, such as against Devin Alexander. How satisfying was it for you to surprise the naysayers with that performance?
I can't. I'm not going to downplay it like it wasn't satisfying. I think first and foremost, it was satisfying to be able to perform like that against Danny Garcia and win a unanimous decision like that. But at the same time, to be able to prove to other people out there who thinks I have just one level to my game, it's just was just another opportunity to show everyone out there that I have more. And if you thought that was it, wait till you see me against Yordenis Ugas.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Shawn. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Our next question will be coming from John Cudney with Reddit Boxing. Please go ahead.
Oh, hey, Shawn. Yeah, we got disconnected before, so...
My apologies.
Yeah, certainly no worries. Just wondering first if you wanted to finish what you were saying about the view the fight as
Yeah, I'll go ahead and finish that. I'm simply saying, man, that every fight is a dangerous fight. Every fight is a must-win fight. As far as it being low risk, high reward, I'm going to get paid what I feel I deserve to get paid. Outside of that, this is another fight that I have to win and do what I have to do, So after the fight, I expect my hand to be raised and move on from there.
Okay, thanks a lot. So next question. So this fight is going to be at the venue that used to be known as the StubHub Center. And the last time you fought there, you actually lost your IBF title in a close decision to Kubrat. So just wondering if the venue holds a personal significance for you, if you're looking for some type of vindication that way, or it's just another venue to you.
You know what? I love the venue. Actually, I've maybe been there just maybe once or twice since my fight. I think maybe twice since my fight. And certainly, understanding, when I went there to fight Kubrat, I was very, very excited to have that fight there, and it didn't go the way I wanted it to go, So this is definitely another opportunity for me to not only shine, but have all the feelings that I expected and wanted to have the first time around. So, it's definitely in my mind and definitely something I'm looking forward to.
Okay, thanks a lot, Shawn. Good luck.
Thank you.
Our next question will be coming from Jake Donovan with BoxingScene.com. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. My question is for Yordenis. I asked Shawn this yesterday just about it, him appreciating your run to get into the title. So I wanted to ask you just if you had a similar appreciation for, Shawn taking this tough road to actually win his title and then give you the title shot in his first defense.
Ugas dice que obvio que va a tener una carrera bien difícil a llegar a este título. Shawn Porter también pasó por un camino casi igual. ¿Cómo te sientes para pelear de partir del mundial?
No, me siento bien. Me siento como un hombre que va a su primera oportunidad con todo. Y esperando una pelea emocionante. Y esperando hacerme campeón el 9 de marzo.
He says, man, I'm just excited. He respects Shawn Porter. He knows he's had a rough road, just like he's had a rough comeback, fighting always on the other side of the ring against the A side. But like he says, he's just excited. He's motivated. And it's his first chance to become world champion. So, he's willing to leave it all in the ring and come March 9th. That's what he's going to do.
Thanks. And then I wanted to ask you, since you even mentioned it too, his comeback has just been so improbable. Taking the Jamal James fight on short notice and winning that and just basically running the tables against anyone PBC wanted to throw against him. Does he feel like, as great as it's been, nobody's really seen the best of him yet?
Él dice que obvio que todas las peleas que ha cogido, nadie esperaba que tuviera ganar, ha ganado cada pelea. ¿Tú crees que todavía la gente no ha visto lo mejor de Ugas?
No, yo pienso todavía. Pienso que sigo creciendo cada día. Pienso que por el tipo de entrenamiento y por el tipo de campamento que tuve ahora, pienso que no han visto el mejor Yordenis Ugas todavía. Y pienso seguir buscando mi tope. Una gran oportunidad contra un gran campeón para seguir buscando el tope mío.
He says, I really don't feel you've seen the best of Yordenis Ugas. I feel like every day I'm growing as a fighter and as a person. I'm learning more things. I'm getting stronger. I feel like every day I'm improving. And like I said, I just want to reach my heights. And it starts on March 9th against a great champion like Shawn Porter. And on March 9th, I'm looking to climb that mountaintop and keep going from there.
All right. Thank you very much. And best of luck to both of you next week.
Thank you.
Our next question will be coming from Danny Garcia with ESPN. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. My first question is for Dennis. I got on a few minutes late, so I'm not sure if this was asked. Forgive me if it has been. But, Louis, could you ask him to explain, if he could, what's been the biggest difference for him since he lost 2 fights in a row, and a lot of people thought, well, you know what, maybe even after a great amateur career, he's not going to be that top professional. He gets 2 losses in a row, and then he goes on, and like Jake just mentioned, he beat Jamal James, a good undefeated guy at the time, and still a top contender, and has won 8 fights in a row and beaten some good opponents on the way to that winning streak. What has changed from 2 losses in a row in 2014 to where he stands now as a legitimate top welterweight contender?
Igual, la pregunta de Rafa de ESPN es que, obvio, después las 2 derrotas que tenía una tras la otra, ya la gente está esperando. Mira, Ugas parece que no va a llegar donde debía llegar, saliendo de la Olimpiada. Todo el mundo esperaba que iba a ser un gran campeón, un gran peleador. Para ti, ¿qué ha cambiado para llegar a este punto?
Bueno, sí, que cambié en el enfoque de mi vida, cambié el equipo. He tenido un buen equipo en mi gimnasio y fue al gimnasio llevando mi carrera, como a ti. También un sistema de entrenamiento. Y este es el peleador que he sido toda mi vida. No un peleador nuevo, ¿no? Este es el peleador que he sido toda mi vida, un competidor y un peleador que competitivo en todas las peleas.
He just says, he just felt like he just needed a change of team, just a change of lifestyle, a different view, moving to Las Vegas and working with Salas and started working back with me and kind of just went back to being the old Ugas that he always was just boxing only and let everything else play its role. So, he thinks a lot has to do just with changing the scenery and Salas obviously being a big input for him in his boxing career. So it's just, when you think positive, you do positive things, the positive outcomes occur, and that's what he's been doing lately.
Louis, did he moved out of Las Vegas and went back to where? To Miami?
No, he moved from Miami to Las Vegas, basically.
Oh, okay.
Before he started this run. Yeah.
Gotcha, okay. And the other thing is, as far as since the run he's gone on, 2 other things was, Was part of it the weight? Because those losses were at 140, and after that he went up to welterweight. So I didn't know how much he felt like the weight played a role in the change of the way he's been boxing. And also when he had the 2 losses in a row, did he suffer like severe confidence loss? Like, maybe I'm not going to make it to the top of the sport, or did it just give him more motivation to keep going, try again to make sure he got it?
Sí, dice 2 preguntas hablando sobre el pasado. Para él piensa que el peso fue la diferencia para ti. ¿Qué tú crees sobre eso? Las 7 libras te ha ayudado a estar más fuerte. Y después de las 2 derrotas, ¿cómo tu mente estaba diciendo que tengo más motivación para regresar más fuerte o posiblemente no voy a donde voy a ir?
No, sí, el peso es algo fundamental también. El cambio de peso fue la decisión. Como he dicho, en Welter nunca he perdido. Cambiar de división fue algo muy, muy positivo. Pero yo siempre supe que yo iba a tener la oportunidad. Porque después de la 2 derrotas, yo siempre pensé que iba a tener la oportunidad. Siempre pensé que yo podía regresar con un buen equipo, tomando las decisiones correctas y un buen equipo guiándome, que yo podía alcanzar grandes cosas. Y la vida me ha dado la razón. Estoy haciendo lo que le dije a toda mi familia, a mis amigos, aunque le dije a todo el mundo que todo lo que yo podía hacer.
He said, I mean, obviously in boxing, the weight is fundamental. And when you struggle big time to make a weight, sometimes you want to be the bigger, stronger guy, height-wise, but you don't think about how it could affect your body during the fight. And obviously, the 140 pounds really affected my body. So I'm pretty big for 47, let alone 40. But that's in the past. Now it's obviously, since I stepped to 47, I'm undefeated. I feel good. I feel strong. And mentally, after those 2 losses, I just took a step back, and just in my mind, I just kept telling myself, don't worry, your chance is going to come. Your chance is going to come. And it's here now, with a good change of team and then change that atmosphere. Now I need to be I feel ready to go, and I'm excited for this opportunity.
All right, also, thank you very much for that, Louis, and I appreciate that. Dennis. Had a question for Shawn. Hey, Shawn.
What's going on, Dan? How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. When you hear Yordenis talk about that, having suffered the losses and not giving up and won 8 fights in a row to get this shot, can you, who has had it maybe, I won't say you had it easy, don't take me the wrong way, but you've had a little bit of a more smoother path to when you've gotten your opportunity to fight for the title. Can you appreciate what this guy has gone through to get to this point?
Oh, definitely. Honestly, man, Yordenis and we aren't enemies by any means. We don't dislike each other. He's after something that I have, and I'm trying to keep something away from him. At the end of the day, our backgrounds are quite similar. Our struggles in life are a little similar. Our adversities have brought us to the point that we're at right now. So I 100% understand Yordenis. I understand where he's from, and at the same time, man, this is a sport. What we do is we fight to win, and I understand that he's gonna come in here and do that, and I'm looking forward to it, man. Honestly, I really am.
Now, it's one thing when you get a win against a guy like Garcia. You get a lot of credit for that because he was considered, a top name, a star-level fighter. Same thing when you have, victories against, say, like a Broner or whatever. Ugas is one of these guys that if you follow boxing, he's really good, but the more casual fan maybe not know him, and that you're in a situation where, like, if you win, a lot of people aren't going to give you a whole lot of credit maybe, and if you lose, it's like, oh, my God, he lost to a guy I never heard of. How do you square that in your mind?
You square by not losing. You square by doing what I do, which is going out there, being energetic, throwing a lot of punches, throwing the right punches, making the right moves, being responsible defense, and just being me. That's how you handle that. Once the fight's over and it ends, my hands raised. Anyone who's going to complain or not respect what I did that night, that's their problem. That's not my problem at all, man. We put our lives on the line, and anyone that's not willing to respect that just based on who we're in the ring with, then they don't have a good understanding of boxing. So that's not my job. My job isn't to convince people that I'm getting in the ring with a tough fighter. My job is not to convince people that this guy can take everything I have. It's my job to get in there and make sure that he doesn't do that, and hopefully dazzle the crowd along the way. All the rest of it, man, is just something I don't focus on and don't care about.
I know you have a tough fight with Ugas coming up in the not-too-distant future, but I know you've been vocal about wanting a rematch with Thurman. There's a lot of other guys in your weight class who are top names also. Pacquiao is there now with a belt. Have you allowed yourself to think about a possible next step for some big fight, or is it just been Ugas in your mind, and then you not?
Well, obviously it's been Ugas for a number of weeks now, but before I knew I would be fighting him, the list was very short. It was Keith Thurman, it was Errol Spence, it was Manny Pacquiao, and I heard he was planning to come along with PC, which is pretty awesome, and it's still that way. We're not going to look past Yordenis Ugas. We're going to respect everything the man can bring in the ring. We're going to send it right back at him, look to win this fight, and then after that, look to see who else is out there and willing to get in the ring with me.
All right, very good. Thank you very much, Shawn. I appreciate it. Good luck to both of you guys next week.
You got it. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Again, if you would like to ask a question, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. Our next question will be coming from Carlos Toro with Fight Sports. Please go ahead.
Thank you. First of all, apologies if I cut up at the end of that, my first time here. Quick question for Shawn. Obviously, this is not your first time defending a world title, coming into a fight as the world champion. When you're approaching this fight, is there a different mindset that you have to go through now that you're the one with the target on your back versus, say, you gunning for a title like you did against Danny Garcia for the vacant WBC title in your last time out?
No, there's no different mindset. I think maybe, if anything, there's just excitement. And it's like you said, I've been here before, so I'm excited to be able to make another title defense. I think that's something that's special, something that you have to do once you win a title. So I think maybe, if anything, I'm just looking forward to being able to put that label on what we're doing March 9th, which is making the title defense, and definitely looking forward to making a successful one.
Does that excitement, does part of it come from the fact that you're fighting the main event of a boxing card on Fox, where the audience is going to be potentially much, much larger than your previous fights?
You know what, man? It all adds to it. It all adds to it. It all becomes one big ball of excitement that you have to kind of hone in on and turn that energy into the right energy that you need for the fight. So and that's the best part about it for me, man. I enjoy opportunities to perform in front of big crowds, and I enjoy opportunities to do what so many people hope to do. I hope to fight March 9th in front of thousands and thousands of people, and even more than you would normally expect from a network standpoint. I'm looking forward to being successful and moving on from there. But yeah, it definitely, all of it just kind of combines into this one big ball of great energy that I look forward to.
Thanks, Shawn. Best of luck to you and Yordenis Ugas on March 9th.
You got it. Thank you.
Our next question will be coming from Reggie Woodson with Round by Round Boxing. Please go ahead.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. My first question is for Shawn Porter.
Yes, sir.
Hey, just a fun question, man. If your Cavaliers end up in these top 3 slots in the draft for the NBA, who would you want them to take?
Hey, my barber said we're marching towards Zion, so that's
okay.
the guy we're looking at. Yeah, that's the guy Cleveland is looking at. Yeah.
Okay. All right. As Karen mentioned earlier, we saw some different things from you last time out against Garcia, and we also saw Barry Hunter involved in the camp and in the corner. So I'm just wondering, what kind of fed into moving camp from the Porter High Performance Center and spending some time out in D.C. for this fight.
A lot like Yordenis. Yordenis felt like he had to get out and change his program. And not that our program was flawed, but we just felt like we needed a little bit more than we have been getting here in Vegas. And my dad said, "Hey, Barry, what can we do? We want you to come out." And Barry said, "Man, I got everything in house. All the sparring you need, all the training you need, all the recovery you need. It's all right here." And that's exactly what we did, man. We put in a great couple of weeks out there in D.C. and now we're back in Vegas, finishing it off in the good weather. And God blessed while we were out there, it snowed here. And now that I'm back, the weather is great, and definitely looking forward to tapering off as the end of this week comes, and Barry will be out here with us in LA soon enough, and we'll get ready to rock and roll. This is what we do, and we do it as a team. Anybody out there that doesn't know, man, I played football, and one of my favorite parts of football was the team and the camaraderie. So. I make sure that my team is set and we're locked and loaded and ready for any and every one that they put in front of us. And collectively, myself, my dad, Barry Hunter, Hal Chernoff, our cut man, and then even Boogie, who is Barry Hunter's assistant. We're all ready, man, and we're counting down, and we're looking forward to it.
All right. Does this fight have you, I don't know what the right word is, but maybe something renewed or something buzzing in you? Like was mentioned earlier, you've been facing the top guys in the division. And no disrespect to Danny Garcia, but I felt like we kind of knew how he was going to show up on fight night, and there wasn't, and with not much ever changing in his camp, I kind of expected him to move at the same speed and kind of do what he does. It seems like you were able to take advantage of that. But in this situation with the younger guy, a hungrier guy like you guys, could this bring out present like a new challenge to you?
Every fight's a challenge. Every fight is going to fight differently. I think you hit the nail on the coffin when you said that we knew how Danny was going to come, and we prepared for that, and he came exactly how we thought he would and wanted him to. And it played into our hand. Same goes for Yordenis. We trained for Yordenis. We're expecting him to come a certain way at us, and we're prepared to fight the right fight to be successful. So I think that we are very prepared, and we're very ready for Yordenis. As far as this being a different type of challenge, I think like I said before, every fight's a challenge. But he fights a different type of fighting style than most guys that I fight, So I think second to him would be Adrian Granados in terms of being aggressive, So we have a pretty good idea of how we expect him to come, and if he doesn't come that way, we'll be ready for some adjustments. We got great sparring, and we got a lot of different looks.
Thanks. Good luck with the fight, and then also with Zaya. And I had one question for you guys. And that was just in watching social media a little bit and seeing and then seeing you guys out at some fights. He seems like one of the professional fighters that is at everybody else's fight. I just wonder, is there some value that you guys is seeing in this besides just being a fan? Is he maybe studying how guys move in between fights or camps, or just picking up on, world-class boxing, if he's at a championship fight? Is this something that he's taken away from taking all of these fights in person?
Dice que te ven mucho las peleas grandes, en persona parece que le gustan mucho las peleas grandes.
¿Cómo es?
Dice que te ha visto en muchas de las peleas, que tú vas mucho a las peleas como fanático hasta ahí, ringside. Si ¿te gusta estar en las peleas? ¿Te gusta ir en las peleas por eso? ¿O te gusta ir a ver cómo trabajan las cosas? Por ejemplo, cómo trabaja un peleado, cómo trabaja en la esquina o las cosas así.
No, me gusta así, me gusta ir a las peleas. Ese es el mundo mío, ahí donde yo estoy contento. Ir a cada pelea para mí es importante, ver las peleas en vivo, ver la sensación del público, uno aprende siempre. Y por eso voy a casi todas las peleas disponibles que puedo ir, voy.
He says he loves being at the fights just because this is his world. He loves boxing, his life. It's everything for him. It's always been So he just loves being at the fights personally, just to watch the fights and attend them, and just being, you know, part of the, like he says, just part of this world. I mean, he's got picture perfect memory with fights 10 years ago that he'll talk to me about. Like, it's all he does all day, study fights on YouTube, and basically, if not going to fights, he's studying fights all day. That's all he does.
Okay. Hey, thanks a lot. Best of luck to him, and you know, thank you for your time.
You got it. Thank you.
All right. Well, we want to thank both Shawn Porter and Yordenis Ugas for their time as they continue final preparations for March 9th with PBC on Fox. Before we say bye-bye to them, we want to go ahead and open up the floor to Yordenis Ugas first for closing comments. Yordenis?
¿Quiere dar un par de palabras ahí para cerrar la llamada?
No, que el 9 de marzo van a haber una gran pelea. En marzo, dos guerreros dando un campeón y uno que quiere ser campeón. Y que estoy agradecido de la oportunidad pues, de pelear en Fox y de estar en este nivel, en esta pelea.
Yeah, just wants to thank obviously everyone involved here at CGB, Fox, and just everyone who's helped put this fight together. He says on March 9th you're going to get a great fight, an exciting fight, a war, a great world champion, and someone looking to be a great world champion. So you know, I got a lot of destiny that I got to fulfill, and March 9th was my opportunity to do that. So make sure everyone tune into Fox. You're not going to want to miss this fight. This is going to be a throwback, old-school type war. Thank you, guys.
I want to thank Yordenis Ugas along with Louis DeCubas Jr. for the outstanding translation. Now we'll turn the floor over for final comments to the champion, Shawn Porter. Shawn?
You know what? I'm just going to mimic what Ugas said. I think that this is a fight that, you know, people are expecting to be exciting. It's definitely going to be all that and more. And I appreciate Yordenis for stepping up, being the next guy in line. And I understand what that is. I understand what that feels like. And I'm looking forward to the challenge. And I'm looking forward to defending this belt with honor and keeping it around my neck and around my waist. So we'll see you guys soon. And God bless you guys out there.
Thank you very much to the champion, Shawn Porter, and the challenger, Yordenis Ugas. Don't forget, PBC on Fox next Saturday, March 9th, Dignity Health Sports Park here in Southern California. We go live with the triple header, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time. That's local here in Southern California. Tickets start as low as $50. They can be purchased at AXS.com. All brought to you by TGB Promotions. We look forward to Fight Week next week here in Southern California. Thank you again to Shawn Porter, Yordenis Ugas, and we will see you all next week as we prepare for PBC on Fox Saturday, March 9th, featuring the champion, Shawn Porter, putting his title on the line against Yordenis Ugas. Thank you all to the media. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining. You may all disconnect and have a good afternoon.
Boy, man, I was about to fall asleep. Shit. Hold on, let me end this call. End the call. Oh, they ended it for me. They just hung up. All right. So, y'all know what we got to do, right? Now we got to go watch the Lara versus Castano press conference. So, that's going to be a treat, right? That's going to be a treat. So, let's head on over there because I started my work day late today. I forgot I was going to start working early this morning. And then I realized, wait a minute, that Porter call is at 4 p.m. So, my work day is just starting. So, I'm going to be here all night. Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with Shawn Porter and Kenny Porter? What the fuck is the deal? We gotta look. Anybody got some news? Anybody got some scoops? Anybody got some scoops? All right, let's make it through this press conference first, because Lord knows I'm kind of glad my ankle's starting to get a little bit better. Not a little bit. It's actually starting to get like a lot better, getting better. You know, but I'm glad I didn't go to that Lara fight, man. Driving back from New York on the late night or having to catch the train, I would have missed my stop. You can't listen. Lara fights need to come on in the afternoon. I'm sorry, but however, this fight with this Brian Castellano guy, he beat Errol Spence. I heard about it, and I forgot about it. He beat Errol Spence in the amateurs. We're going to go watch some film study on him. So remind me after this press conference to go watch some film study on Castano. So let's go watch this. Oh, y'all there? Is anybody there? Wake the fuck up. It's a little 29 people, man. Oh, look, man, we trying, man. We trying. We got to get through fucking... Our monetization will be back, though, and we will have some more promotion, and there will be more people here. But as long as people show up on Fight Night, I'm cool. As long as people show up on Fight Night, I'm cool. You know? So what's up? What happened with Kenny and Shawn? I don't know. I'm just getting back into the swing like things like 2 days ago. You know, I'm still behind on... What news am I behind on? I'm caught up on the Wilder shit, the Wilder Fury shit. I do want to talk about Kubrat Pulev versus Borjan Dinu. I like fights like that, even though I think Dinu gonna get fucked up. No, he might not. Those styles, man. Pulev be hot and cold. You never know, you know. He have a look. He fucking Samuel Peter. Come on, man. This fight is this weekend. Lara versus Castano has you know, I always had issues saying that. Castano, right? That's this weekend, you know. What else is this weekend? And pretty much now, March, like, business is really picking up. Shawn got tired of KD getting all the bitches. Oh, I forgot, Bobby. You're a son of a bitch. Why would you say that, man? They said Shawn was getting tired of Kenny Porter dancing up all his videos. What? What are y'all talking? Y'all crazy, man. That's why I got to remember not to read the chat. Y'all some crazy asses. You mean? What's taking so long? Can I just fast forward this? I got some new video games. Well, I got one new video game. Guess what we doing tonight? Guess what we doing on the late night? Guess what we doing on the late night? Guess what we doing on the late night? After I get my videos out. We're going to play some Fight Night. I want to play that first, though. What's taking this press conference so long? Oh, duh. I can just fast forward. I'm tripping.
To the moms! Gonna plan this time, my form.
Come on, man. Oh, I guess we got to let this play through. We can't disrespect Showtime. Hey, go get Showtime. All right? Y'all go get Showtime now.
I'm gonna take care of it.
I could never get into Ray Donovan. I could just never get into it. Thanks a lot. That's going to blow my stream right there. Thanks a lot. That stupid fucking music. Music that's not even good. I should have went. No, I couldn't have went to this. I think instead of going to fights, I'm just going to go to media events. I'm going to New York for Crawford Khan Fight Week because it's going to be Garcia Fight Week too. Garcia Granados Fight Week in the same city. Oh, my bad. Shh, shut up.
Brooklyn, USA.
We'll be back.
For the final press conference for Lara versus Castano. This fight will be coming to you on March 2nd, part of a triple header on Showtime Championship Boxing. In fact, we'll open the night with a featherweight bout. The co-main features one of the most dangerous punchers in the heavyweight division. Often avoided, King Kong Luis Ortiz.
Yeah, that Kenny Porter, Shawn Porter thing is mysterious.
Christian Hammer. And then in the main event,
Christian Hammer's finished.
You've got one of the most skilled.
Yes, I'm going to Joshua Miller.
154 pounds. In fact,
yep.
He's coming off the 2018 Fight of the Year, where he was in.
No, we got. Listen, Brian Castano. We're going to look him up. We're going to do a film study.
One of the up and coming.
Wait, what did he say? Hold up.
Stars.
Hold up.
Pounds. In fact, he's coming off the 2018 Fight of the Year, where he was in a slugfest.
Here, I'll show y'all.
And he'll be facing one of the up-and-coming stars who's unbeaten and looking to follow in the footsteps of some of the Argentine great who've left their country and come here to the States and become world champions. Sergio Martínez, the Lucas Matisses, the Marcos Maidana, Brian Castano in the main event.
Castano.
This triple header of fights is being brought to you by Premier Boxing Champions, promoted by TGB Promotions, headed by the great Tom Brown, in association with DeBella Entertainment in Lou DeBella,
Listen, they saying
Barclays Center,
he gonna fuck Lara
home
up.
of
No
Brooklyn
bullshit.
Boxing.
That's what people saying.
Tickets
That's
still
what
on
the
sale.
streets are
You can
saying.
get some via Ticketmaster.com, BarclaysCenter.com, or by calling 1-800-745-3000. Now let me bring to the podium, because every great television network has a visionary leader. Showtime Sports, without question, right now, pound for pound, the best network and leader in boxing, and the president and general manager is Steven Espinoza.
Let's go, Steven.
Thank you,
He
Brian.
gets a bad rap.
This event will be the 20th event that CBS and Showtime have done here at Barclays Center since Barclays opened in 2012.
I got some footage for y'all. We're going to watch.
We're thrilled to be back here again. This is an all-action card of intriguing fights. Really, we're highlighting maybe what are the three most interesting and deepest divisions in boxing right now: super welterweight, heavyweight, and featherweight. And those of you who are regular viewers of Showtime Boxing will recognize the names. These are three of the divisions that Showtime has focused on over the last
think he got a
several
shot?
years, because they are exciting and they are
That's
filled
him
with
right there,
great
Castano.
talent. Super welterweight main event. 154 is one of the deepest and most exciting, most interesting divisions in boxing. This is a fight fans fight. Longtime star Erislandy Lara taking on newcomer Brian Castano, who has generated very quickly a lot of buzz among those who think he might be the next big thing. Our
Yeah, he is.
co-feature is heavyweight fan favorite.
He's
Luis
slowing a little bit, though.
Ortiz. Again, the heavyweight division is now as exciting.
And how much did
interesting
Hurd
as it's
take
been
away
at any
from him?
point in the last 20 years? And
Hurd
our
may
opening
have
fight
his
is
soul.
in the featherweight division. This is another deep, talented division where Showtime has over and over again showcased the best fighters, the biggest fights.
I like Hurd. Hurd's a
several
fucking
Fight
man.
of the Year candidates over the last few years. Brian Gracia is here to make a name for himself. And if you don't know,
I don't
this
know
is a
where
fight
Frankie
you should
Gomez
pay
is. He's been
attention
missing for a long
to.
ass
20
time, right?
KOs in 26 fights. He's knocked out 7 of his last 8
What Tesla
opponents.
news?
And in his
I've been
last
hearing
6
some
wins,
shit
he
about
has
that.
11 knockouts.
Isn't it soon? Something
He'll be
going
fighting
on.
for the first time here in the U.S. His opponent, Eduardo Ramirez, only has one
I wanna get
blemish on
one,
his record of
but I
decision
can't until
loss
probably
to
like
champion
2020
Luis Selby
or
from
2021.
Los Mochis, Mexico. And for those of you who know anything about Los
No bullshit.
Mochis,
I can get one.
There's something
Like
in
in
the
a couple
water
years.
there, because they just turn out great boxer after great boxer. In our core feature, we've got fan favorite
Look how
Luis
long it
Ortiz.
took. Yeah.
Just some reminder
10
of
more
some
minutes.
of
I'm gonna
his
pull it up on
credentials.
another screen, Black Wall Street.
350 amateur fights. 14 of his last 15 wins have been by KO
He
or
pulled up over there.
stoppage. He scored at least one knockdown in 13 of his last 14 fights, so you know what you get when you see him in the ring. His opponent, Christian Hammer, is an experienced veteran. He's been in there with some of the best, including Tyson Fury and Alexander Povetkin. In our super welterweight main event, former 154-pound champion Erislandy Lara, looking to get back in title contention. This will be Lara's 11th
Who's this
appearance
guy?
on Showtime, 3 on Showbox, all the way through championship and pay-per-view. He's got one of the strongest resumes in boxing. Hurd, Austin Trout, Canelo, Paul Williams. Erislandy has faced 8 world titleists, facing his 3rd consecutive undefeated opponent.
It's like $90,000, but I've never bought myself.
Awarded the 2018
I bought a house,
Fight of the Year.
and I did buy a.
Another newcomer
but it's
here,
not mine. It's my
Brian
pops.
Castano.
So
He will be fighting in his first U.S. main event.
I want to get one. It's like
Stellar
$95,000
amateur
though.
record, 191 total.
Yeah, I know.
amateur
We're gonna
fights,
get through it. We gotta get through it.
181 victories. He fits the
Shit,
mold of
Steven?
the Argentine sluggers that we've seen in the past, from Sergio Martínez to Marcos Maidana and many others. So this is a fight to keep your eye on. A couple of additional notes. Showtime Championship Boxing Countdown will start at 6:30 p.m. We'll be streaming on the Showtime Sports social platforms.
Oh, let's go look at this
YouTube
card.
and
I
Facebook.
don't know who's on there.
The fights will feature will be Antonio Russell, the younger brother of WBC champion Gary Russell, Ledwan Barthelemy, also the younger brother of another world champion, Rancis Barthelemy, plus former world title challenger Edwin Rodriguez. His only 2 losses are against Andre Ward and
I don't want to see him fight
Jr. will
no
make
more.
his debut
No
at
disrespect.
cruiserweight. And finally, to preview an announcement we'll be making later today that we're very excited about. Today we'll be launching a new initiative, a partnership between Showtime Boxing and DraftKings. A new pick'em contest covering all of Showtime Boxing, from championship to showbox to special edition to pay-per-views. It's an exclusive product only featuring Showtime Boxing.
Cold.
It has prizes on each event for projecting the right winners and how they win, as well as a year-long grand prize winner. This is our effort, again, to raise awareness, to elevate the sport, bring new fans into the sport, and look for more details on that later today. Thank you.
Man, I'm gonna be here forever. This is the one I want, but it's like $95,000.
Thanks, Steven. By the way, second straight week, Showtime Championship Boxing coming at you.
It's gonna be
Last
rough.
week in
Hold on, I'm trying to
London,
get you. It's gonna be
then
rough.
here, at Barclays Center. Coming up next, Brooklyn's own Jay-Z once rapped, "I put Brooklyn on the map." Well, this next man put Barclays Center and
Come on, man,
Brooklyn
just show the
boxing
damn car.
on the map. This man here,
I don't like this really.
has made this venue the East Coast destination for world-class fights and live events. He is the CEO
My bad. Hold up.
of BSE
We
Global,
tripping.
Brett Yormark.
We can't cut off Brett. That shit too expensive, man. I mean, I can do it, but this is gonna be the most expensive thing I ever brought in my life, and I'm never gonna buy nothing else expensive again. I'm a cheap ass, man.
It's a team effort here, but we welcome all of you back for our second PBC fight of the year.
I can do it though.
Obviously, anytime there's a fight week, we get really excited here at Barclays Center and the borough in general. I do want to welcome,
But not
back
until like 2021.
two great Cuban fighters that
Some
have
shit.
really shown all their skills in the ring here. Obviously, Erislandy Lara, welcome back. Happy to have you here. And Luis Ortiz. Luis, glad to have you back as well. The last time Luis was here, I think that was probably the most exciting fight we've ever had at Barclays Center against Deontay Wilder. And hopefully at some point in time, we will host that rematch, which I know you want. I also want to welcome to Brooklyn for the first time both Brian and Christian. Happy to have you here, and you'll get a good taste of what boxing in Brooklyn is all about on Saturday night. We're truly excited about our boxing program. We think this year truly will be the best year ever for Brooklyn boxing. We're trying to create a programming schedule that brings the best fights, 50-50 fights right here to Brooklyn, and do it in a way that's continuous, month to month. I do expect to have a big announcement on our next fight here in the coming weeks.
No, that's
Look forward to having you there as well.
Uncle Ortiz.
But, tomorrow, Saturday night should be very exciting. Looking forward to seeing everyone there. And tickets are still available. It'll be a great night, and hope to see you there. Thank you.
Damn, they got me tired as shit. From that media call to this, shit. I'm tired as fuck. I'm gonna have to put some music on to hype myself up.
Once again, you can get tickets, Ticketmaster.com, BarclaysCenter.com, or call in 1-800.
No, it's the other brother.
3000.
Hey, no, he didn't do that.
Let me bring here to the podium another man who's
The
promoting
twins.
this fight. He's the president of DeBella Entertainment.
You talk about your mark like that.
Promoting, especially here in New York City. There's no one better. Boxing aficionado, and just one of the great people in
Yeah, the other
sport
one, the
of
other
boxing,
brother, he looks
Lou
more like a
DeBella.
vampire. He looked really, really vampirish. I forgot his name. Is Brent? I think it's Brett Yormark, the other one that was with Rock Nation. He gives me the chills. Oh, Lou is back. I thought Lou was done with PBC.
everybody.
Oh, shit.
And thank you, Brian. And one of the best things I've ever done in boxing, by the way, was giving Brian Custer a start in televised and doing televised boxing. He was a voice for years of my local Broadway boxing series, and of course that wasn't going to get lost on.
Yeah, man. I've just realized I'm gonna be ready for bed early. Ain't gonna be no post-fight stream, y'all.
Custer gets in the Hall of Fame.
I'm gonna be in bed.
You mentioned me.
You know, I went to Lara versus Goucher.
Once again, a terrific.
People were walking the fuck out. I was like, oh shit. Remember that
Once again,
Showtime
it's
fight?
Showtime Championship Boxing. Premier Boxing Champions. Premier Boxing Champions has the greatest stable of fighters in the world today, and is making the best shows in
So
boxing
be ready for an
today.
early night.
And they are on Saturday night on the premier cable telecaster of boxing in the world, Showtime Boxing. This is a significant card. The fights will be competitive. If you're a fight fan, these are the kind of fights you want to see. There's going to be good action in the ring. And
I don't know if Ugas can keep Porter off of him.
I do want to acknowledge, I want to throw out a shout out to Tom Brown and Brittany Goosen Brown and TGB Promotions, who've done most of the heavy lifting on this event. And to everybody else.
Yeah, I was there. They didn't even have a post-fight press conference. That was like, everybody go home.
The first bout is for the WBA gold title. Now, what is the WBA
That was a
gold
nasty
title?
fight.
Very good question, because they seem to have 17 titles. But the significance of the gold title is that the winner becomes the mandatory at featherweight for the BA championship. So,
What the fuck? They just made the WBA. Hold up. Y'all hear this shit? The WBA made up another belt. You WBA motherfuckers. They made up another belt. A WBA. So now they have WBA World, WBA Gold, WBA Super World, WBA Interim. Y'all some son of a bitches. Gilberto Mendoza. Yeah, you. Not you, Lou. You're cool, Lou. Not you. Not you, Lou.
17 titles. But the significance of the gold title is that the winner becomes
Hold up,
the
wait.
man, who've done most of the heavy lifting on this event, and to everybody else that's worked on the event, thank you.
Listen.
The first bout is for the WBA gold title.
The motherfucker already gold.
WBA gold title. Very good question, because they seem to have 17 titles. But the significance of the gold title is that the winner becomes the mandatory at featherweight for the BA championship. So the winner of this fight will have a significant fight ahead of him.
Motherfuckers.
This is a featherweight fight between two guys that should be highly competitive. Their records look almost identical. These are tough guys, and they're going to throw down. Eduardo Ramirez from Los Moches, Mexico.
Count the interim.
An action fighter.
They give that shit out like candy.
Samson Lukowicz never brings a guy that can't fight. He never brings a guy that's not going to compete.
Yeah, Samson, a man.
To translate for Eduardo?
The man who supposedly discovered Pacquiao.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any truth to that, but yeah, that's the guy who supposedly
But
brought
Samson
Pacquiao
is
over here.
Eduardo's promoter, and you know that he never brings a guy that can't compete. So I'd like to bring up Eduardo Ramirez and Felix to translate.
Where you at, Samson? Come on, Lara. You got to get your shit together.
Bueno, la verdad me siento muy contento de estar aquí al frente de todos ustedes.
I'm very happy to be here with you guys today.
I understand all
Es una
that.
gran oportunidad la que se me presenta como esta
My
mostrar
Mexican
mi
side.
boxeo ante la fanaticada de Nueva York.
It's a great opportunity for me to show my skills here, especially to the boxing community in New York City.
Me llena de mucha alegría y emoción por la oportunidad que Premium Boxing Champion me ha dado y TNG Promotion de estar aquí y poder
You're not Mexican,
mostrar mi
John. Get out of
capacidad y el
here.
estilo del
Everybody
boxeo
want to be
femenino.
Mexican
I'm very
now.
happy here for Premier Boxing Championship, so give me the opportunity, TG Promotions also, and for me to demonstrate the skills
I'm
that I
real
have here.
El
Saturday
Negro
night.
Mexicano.
He puesto todo de mí para esta pelea y sé que voy a salir ganador y van a ver un gran espectáculo esa noche.
You're going to see a great event. I put everything, a lot of effort into this fight, and that's what you'll see here Saturday night.
Y bueno, también entrando en materia, espero que Ramírez venga bien preparado porque de la manera en la que lo voy a golpear, yo nunca a nadie le ha golpeado.
And I hope Ramirez comes very prepared because the way I'm going to hit him on Saturday, he's never been hit before.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Brian Danny Garcia from Panama is ranked BC number 2, BA number 2, BC number 7, IBF number 8, because he's a good fighter. And as I said, I think this is going to be a highly competitive fight. I'm not
You don't
sure
have
who's
true
gonna
Mexican
win,
blood
but
like
that's
me,
what
John.
makes for
My Mexican
a good
blood is
fight.
true.
So, Brian, come up and say a few words.
Yeah, he better talk some shit because he just told you he was going to beat you up. So he got to get up there and talk some shit.
Buenas tardes.
Good afternoon.
Quiero dar a todos los presentes, a la gente de la prensa. Y vamos a empezar primeramente con dar las gracias al señor Gilberto Mendoza, presidente de la AMB.
I want to
Muchas
thank
gracias
Gilberto
por
Mendoza.
su
Thank you.
colaboración.
Like a Mexican pop sting singer.
Nada de esto sería posible y vengo a dejar en claro el nombre de México, mi país.
Yeah, he do. Look like a movie star, right?
Con una victoria.
I want to thank God, and definitely I want to put Mexico,
He look like he'll beat your ass in a
native
movie.
country, in high on Saturday night with a good demonstration.
What if he get beat up on Saturday?
Recalcar que vengo bien preparado al 100%.
How come I don't know who this guy is? Let me look him up.
Será una guerra arriba del ring.
I gotta know who he is. I've seen him before somewhere.
Me
Got to.
reservo los comentarios. Yo soy de las personas que hablan arriba del ring. Sé hacer muy bien mi trabajo, no dudo de mis cualidades. Y primeramente Dios, el triunfo va para México.
I just want to reserve my commentary so with the actions that you're going to see in the ring. It's going to be a war. It's going to be Panama against Mexico. And I'm very well prepared for this fight.
Bueno, pues sin más que mencionar, le doy las gracias a toda la prensa, a todos los asistentes aquí. Y no se pierdan mi pelea el sábado 2 de marzo. México win.
Oh, shit.
And without further ado, definitely you're going to see a
Listen
great
right
fight.
here.
Thanks
Don't hit
to
like
the
he
press
about to
for coming
say,
today, and Mexico will win it.
Bailamos. Don't the rhythm take you over, Bailamos. That's him.
It's not an easy thing if you're a heavyweight to fight King Kong. Nobody wants to fight King Kong. Nobody's ever wanted to fight King Kong. Deontay Wilder fought King Kong.
Hold up.
And he almost got knocked out. But then he knocked out King Kong.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean that this man to my right's not one of the scariest guys in the heavyweight division, because he is. And when you're going through a short list of who the best heavyweights in the world are, when you get past the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, this guy's name comes out of your mouth very quickly.
Here come Unk.
Because he remains one of the scariest men in the world. And Christian Hammer took on this challenge. Christian Hammer, there's not a long list of heavyweight contenders and opponents and guys that are capable of stepping in the ring with the best in the world. Christian Hammer was a terrific amateur from Romania, had a great amateur record, has a good record as a pro, very rugged guy who's had a number of good wins. I'd like to bring him up to say a few words. Christian Hammer with his promoter from Germany, Errol.
If I'm correct, if I remember correctly, I did cover the fight Tyson Fury versus Christian Hammer. I covered Christian Hammer versus a couple of people. But he was the reason why Tyson Fury got the title shot. He had to beat him to get the Klitschko.
Mein Name ist Christian, danke an alle.
From my understanding.
Ich freue mich, dass das erste Mal, wann ich boxe in Amerika. Ich will meinen Chance benutzen. Wir haben sehr gut trainiert für diesen Kampf und ich will alles zu geben in diesem Kampf.
Oh, I understand all that.
Good afternoon together.
35K Tesla car, don't want it.
Say big thanks on all
Don't want it.
people who makes this event happen.
I'll look at it though, but don't want it.
Barclays Center, Lou Bella.
I thought he was going to launch his fucking spaceship or something. Man, fuck him.
And I was very
Nah,
good
you're
in
cool.
preparation.
You're cool, Tesla.
I feel very good.
You're
I
cool,
come,
Musk.
over
You're cool, Ellen.
women, and I want to show a big fight on Saturday. Thank you very much. And more one. Lou, why do you call me not earlier if nobody takes a fight against King Kong?
Ooh.
We are always ready to come over.
Ooh, the Romanians coming over here talking shit.
Everyone talks about this guy's credentials. He had like 300 and something amateur wins as a heavyweight, one of the best in the world. Like the leader of Cuban boxing for years, and Cuba's
35.
arguably the greatest heavyweight to come out of Cuba and have a
I don't
great
want
career. A lot of people don't know about Louis. I didn't know about
How old is Luis
King
Ortiz supposed to be
Kong. I knew he was
again?
a quiet guy, like sort of a beast, and he could punch with his left hand. But I never really spent any time.
Yeah, I know.
talking to him
Ain't no
or getting
ring
to know
girls,
him. When I
right?
spent some time with him and his team. You realize King Kong sort
How
of
old is
teddy bear.
Unk supposed to
I
be?
mean, he's a really good guy, and he's a real family man, and he's a great father. And one of the reasons why he bonded with Deontay, even though they had that tenacious fight, was that they both share the experience of
Hope he got his
having
blood pressure
daughters
pills
that
and his
have
diabetes
had
pills.
adversity to overcome with respect to their health. And Deontay's daughter deals with spina bifida, and that was one of the driving forces behind Deontay putting on gloves.
That ain't funny though. Seriously,
professional prize
diabetes, they take your foot,
And,
like they did Big Mama.
Louis
I told you
Ortiz's
that.
daughter, Lise Mercedes,
Ankle
has
swell all
a
up.
condition called EB.
Take your foot.
And today is Rare Disease Day. It's the day of the year that's set aside to focus on those diseases that people have to overcome that are not so well known and often not receiving enough attention. And Louis has been active in trying to create awareness for EB. And I have here today with us Stephanie Ishu from the EB Research Partnership. And she's here to make a special
This press conference is so lit.
to King Kong over here, the big teddy bear, for his work in bringing awareness.
Look
to
how he
his
rocking
daughter's
his
condition.
Scully though. Look how he rocking his hat. Luis Ortiz is he with the shits.
Louis, want to come around? Thank you. Thank you.
Come on, clap, chat. Show some respect.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Ready to get mopped in Call of Duty. Yeah, yo, hold up. I'm nice, even though I ain't played the game yet.
One of the roughest,
I'm nice.
toughest, most talented guys.
Don't come in here talking no shit.
King Kong.
I'm sick of you. You make me sick, Lunker. Don't come here talking no shit. Oh look, he give all the kids $100. All the nephews.
A primer champion, a Jaime, a Luis de Cuba Jr., a mi manager Jay Jimenez.
I want to thank Premier Boxing Championship, Luis de Cuba, Al Heyman, Showtime, everybody that's involved, and of course God.
Don't come in here talking no shit.
Me he quedado sin palabras porque sé que hay padres como yo en el mundo que sienten el mismo dolor que yo siento. Todo eso.
How big is that hat? Because he already got it folded.
I'm totally speechless today, especially with what I received today, because I know there's a lot of parents
I want that hat.
that have the same situation as I have.
Nada, saben que yo soy de tener pocas palabras en mi cuerpo. Yo no, y con este frío menos que menos.
Everybody knows I don't talk a lot, and with this cold weather, definitely not that much.
El sábado voy a salir a hacer lo mejor que yo sé hacer, que es tirar piñazo. Yo no.
No, you don't.
Es mi oficio.
On Saturday, you're going to see what I do the best, which is throw punches. That's
No,
my
you don't.
job.
Get out of here.
Christian Hammer dice que él viene decidido a ganar, tiene que venir con toda su energía.
And Christian Hammer says he's going to win, so he better come with a lot of energy for this fight.
Oh shit.
Para él y para todo el que se avecina.
I'm ready for him and anybody else that comes around.
Gracias a todos.
Thank you, everybody.
See, I told you my theory. He don't grow facial hair because he don't want the gray stubble to come out. That's why he always clean shaven. Because he don't want people to question that he's really 54 years old. He just got an old face.
The main event is a great fight.
I don't care. He ain't no
as somebody
damn
that lives in this
39.
world and has lived in this world for
Luis
way too
Ortiz.
long,
That's a
I'm
very
aware
talented
of young
50-year-old
Mr.
man.
Brian Castano. I promoted a pretty good fighter. I think he's going to be in the Hall of Fame in a few years. Named Sergio Martínez. And years ago, when this kid was just a young teenager, he said to me, well, the next big thing from Argentina may be Brian Castano. And
Hell yeah, he in his late
and I
40s
used
at
to look
least.
some amateur tape of him years ago,
Look at the man
and I said
sword.
to
He's
myself,
46.
yeah, I
He
know what
fighting
we're
on
saying
Saturday.
because this kid can fight.
Next Saturday.
He's got tremendous athletic ability.
Luis
He was
Ortiz,
a
you ain't no
phenom
damn 39.
As an amateur, really very
You
well
gonna tell us
known
the truth.
throughout international amateur boxing circles when he was a kid as a real excellent prospect and one of the up-and-coming guys in the sport. He's got his hands full on Saturday night because Erislandy Lara is one of the most talented fighters in the world today.
Look, Lou getting tired already.
He's an elite fighter, one of the hardest guys in boxing to fight, one of the hardest guys in boxing to beat, and a guy capable of making any adjustment in the ring necessary to win. For any young great fighter, for any young undefeated prospect, there comes that championship moment. And on Saturday night, Brian Castano is going to attempt to win a world title, and he's going to have to beat a great fighter to do it. It's put up or shut up time for Brian, so I'm really looking forward to hearing what he has to say and to watching him fight Brian Castano.
Brian Castano, I hope he get up there and talk some big shit. Does that mean Lara might be older? Yes, all them Cuban people come over here, and I'm not being racisms. We don't know their real age because they can come over here and be whatever they want.
Gracias a Dios por estar hoy en día aquí. Gracias a todos los presentes, a mi equipo de trabajo, a mi padre, a mi manager Sebastián Contursi, a toda la gente, a PBC, a toda gente que, a todo mi pueblo, a mi barrio.
Don't trust them.
Querida, y bueno, nada, el sábado vamos a trabajar como tenemos que trabajar. Tenemos un gran rival, un gran oponente como es Erislandy Lara, así que nada, uno disfruta, este es mi trabajo, es mi vida, vivo y respeto boxeo todos los días y voy a disfrutar el sábado de la pelea como lo hago siempre cada vez que subo arriba a un ring.
First of all, I want to thank everybody that's here. I want to thank God, all the press that came, my
Thank you.
father,
Hey, babe.
all my trainers that have been here too, BBC Boxing for having this fight, Breathe Boxing. So that's what people will see. I know I'm fighting a great fighter, but that's what people are going to see on Saturday night, how I have trained.
He definitely beat Spencer in the amateurs. I was looking for the footage.
Los cubanos son buenas personas, he tenido un técnico.
Let me go get some crab dip. I'll be back.
Que lo quiero mucho y bueno, he tenido buena relación. Él sabe que no lo voy a respetar el sábado, pero mi respeto hacia toda la gente de Cuba y nada, el sábado vamos a demostrar y vamos a dejar. Obviamente no estoy del lado de los favoritos, estoy del otro lado, pero bueno, yo soy el campeón, así que nada, vamos a dejar todo y a laburar para que se den cuenta que acá está Brian Castano.
I want to tell people that I do respect the Cuban boxers, the Cuban way of fighting, but that I'm not going to respect Lara on Saturday. I'm going to show the skills that I have and look for that world title.
Más nada que decir, gracias a todos y bueno, el sábado daremos una gran guerra y una gran batalla.
There's nothing else to say. On Saturday, there's going to be a war.
Damn, what I missed? Was he talking shit?
This young man over here, I've already sang his praises and talked about his ability.
Check these out.
It's funny, when you can box your ass off the way Lara can, there's always that rap on you. You're a stinker, you don't make good fights, da-da-da-da. This guy deserves to be in a main event because he's a great fighter.
Can't see it.
The best fight I saw in 2018,
can't see it.
he was half of it. And the Boxing Writers Association of America agreed with me when they said that Jarrett Hurd
You can't see it.
Erislandy Lara was the best fight of 2018. It was a war, and this guy was half of that war. El gran peleador de Cuba, Erislandy Lara.
Buenas tardes a todos. Quiero darle las gracias a todos por estar presentes aquí.
Good afternoon, and I'm happy that you all here present today. Thank you for being here.
Quiero darle las gracias a Steven Espinosa, a Gemo, a Luis de Cuba Jr.,
Thank you, Al Heyman.
a Tim Castaño por darme esta oportunidad.
I want to thank Al Heyman, Steven Espinosa, Louis de Cuba, and the Castano team for being all present today.
Bueno, nos vemos el 2 de marzo, estamos listos. Ya es tiempo de no estar hablando tanto, solamente quedan 2 días de la pelea y estamos listos para el 2 de marzo. Un saludo para todos.
We're going to see each other March
Crab
2nd.
dip.
There's no need to talk anymore, to speak anymore. Everybody knows what I have here to offer, and that's it. Thank you.
For a good night rest.
Gentlemen, thank you. Lou, thank you. Let's hear from the fighters. We're going to start with the co-main. Again, this one being promoted by Bella, TGB, ECB Promotions. And you have Luis Ortiz, Christian Hammer. And Luis, let me start with you. How important
Lara probably still got that IBO belt.
Considering now Wilder
probably still got that joint.
rematch isn't happening, and even Anthony Joshua, just as recently as 2 days ago, mentioned you as a future opponent after he says he gets through Big Baby Miller. How important is this fight for you on Saturday?
Me voy a desahogar, como dice Lara. Esto es algo grande para mí. Yo el sábado voy a salir a hacer mi trabajo y sí, tengo una espina clavada con una pelea que sucedió aquí aquí mismo en esta sala.
No, definitely, this is a big opportunity for me. I'm not taking this fight lightly, and I still have that inside me, that feeling that I should have won that fight against Wilder.
Y ya sabes, espero que sí, que se acabe de decir, porque ya que Wilder tuvo cojones de pelear, espero que la tenga también.
Since Wilder, had the balls to face me that
Either way,
that
it's hammer
day,
time.
Hopefully, he'll face me again.
Christian?
Luis Ortiz is going to get nailed.
Boxing writers say Christian Hammer,
no homo,
good
pause.
fighter, but when he has stepped up in competition, the Tyson Fury, Alexander Povetkin, he's come up short. How do you change that
I don't think they
narrative
related.
Saturday night?
He's Romanian. She's German. He like where Borjan Dinu is from. And it's crazy because to me, he's a level above Borjan Dinu, who Pulev is fighting. He's just a level above, like a little notch. Oh shit, I can pull him up.
Better for Ortiz or also for me that no think after this fight. First focused on this fight, and I'm here to cancel his plans or damage his plans.
Damage those plans.
Luis, he's basically said he knows you want big things. His goal is to cancel your plans on Saturday night. You put that Wilder loss aside, you've been on this knockout streak. What should we expect Saturday night?
Hay que esperar el sábado que voy a ganar y no sé cómo, pero sé que lo voy a ganar.
I don't know how I'm going to win on Saturday, but I'm going to win on Saturday, no matter how.
That's it?
That's our co-main. So we get to the main event.
This is Hammer right here, fighting Fury.
Coming off the 2018 Fight of the Year. Brian Castano. And Brian, not a lot of people say, I want to fight Erislandy Lara. But you requested this fight. Tell the people why.
Bueno, sinceramente es porque es un gran desafío. Sinceramente buscamos la pelea. Y nada, son peleas y yo quiero pelear con los mejores y él está entre uno de los mejores boxeadores super welter y hay que ir escalando.
The best try to fight the best, and this is a true super welterweight, and that's why I requested this fight, because that's what I want.
Yo, Theo. Yo, that ain't right, Theo. That's messed up.
Erislandy, you're coming
That's
off
messed
that
up, man.
2018 Fight of the Year with Jarrett Hurd. One
You
where
better
you
than
have
that.
to slug it out. Generally, we don't see you in those kind of fights. What did that fight do to you physically? And what should we expect then Saturday?
Bueno, esa pelea fue una pelea muy fuerte, ya que el boxeador era un diferente tamaño, diferente estatura, pero bueno, quitemos ya eso pasó, estamos enfocados en el Castano, nos vemos el 2 de marzo y va a ser una gran pelea.
That was a strong fight against Hurd, especially because there was a height difference and a weight difference. But you can expect that
No,
already happened.
no
That's
excuses.
history. So now you can expect on Saturday a great fight between me and Castano.
Brian Castano says this fight for him is all about making a statement against a fighter at your level, and especially someone in what you've done in the division. What's this fight about for you on Saturday?
Para mí significa la pelea mucho, ya que estoy por mi tercera vez aquí peleando con Vaca Licente. Todo me ha salido bien aquí.
Lara could be done on Saturday.
De regreso, entonces veremos qué es lo que pasa el día 2 de marzo.
This signifies a lot for me,
Well, too
especially
tough.
for the third time I'm fighting at the Barclays Center. So we'll see what happens on Saturday.
Brian? Erislandy Lara says, you've been talking a lot about this fight, but in his opinion, you haven't fought anyone. What's your response?
No, sinceramente, peleas son peleas. Como
Look
digo,
at his chin. He got the Lonzo ball.
Hoy en día lo tenemos a Erislandy Lara por delante, así que nada, hay que seguir buscando lo mejor.
Lonzo ball bone structure.
Y seguir con el trabajo que hacemos, ¿no?
No, sincerely, a fight is a fight. Doesn't matter who's there. And Lara's a great fighter, but we got to keep moving up.
We talked earlier about some of the great Argentine fighters who've come here and become great champions, whether it's been Sergio, whether it's been Matisse, whether it's been Maidana. Do you believe a victory over Lara puts you on that path?
Y'all some bullies, yo. Y'all need to shut up. Why the long face? You son of a bitch.
Buscamos esta pelea y vamos a seguir por este camino, ¿no? Sinceramente, venimos trabajando duro. Hoy se nos dio la oportunidad y la vamos a aprovechar al 100 y a seguir trabajando como lo hacemos siempre.
Of course, that's why we looked for this fight. This is the path that we have chosen, and we're going to be working to our ultimate goal.
Lastly, Erislandy, you've always been considered the consensus #1 guy at 154. And even Castano believes after that Hurd fight, there's been some crinks in the armor. So Saturday night.
Yeah, between that media call and this press conference, I'm going to have a good night's sleep.
That loss to Hurd shows that Erislandy Lara.
Bedtime coming early.
Maybe has lost a step or two.
We will see on March 2nd.
I love it. I've had a few words. Of course, trained by the great Ronnie Shields in that Plex gym. It is the main event, a triple header of fights that comes on Showtime Championship Boxing Saturday, March 2nd. Gentlemen, best of luck to everybody. Let's face off.
You're lazy, baby ting. Yeah, no, he been working his ass off, right? But sometimes he be fucking up, though. I do admit, sometimes he be fucking up. I forgot his name. Felix de Jesus, is that him? It's a midday card on the zone? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I ain't going nowhere. I'm covering all that shit. Boy, once again, that media call was not entertaining. We learned nothing. This press conference, we learned nothing. But, you know, they got to go through the motions. All of them are not going to be good, you know. Look at him. Balamos. Let the rhythm take you over, Balamos. What's that guy's name? Enrique Iglesias. That's Enrique Iglesias. Oh, look at Unk. 47-year-old. You're not going to lie to me and tell me, motherfucker, he was 35 fucking 4 years ago. You're not going to tell me Luis Ortiz was 35 4 years ago. I am not trying to hear it. Look, he even dyed his hair. Come on. You know some grays in there. That don't look naturally black. He don't got not one little stubble. He don't want the gray hair to show. Oh, Unk mad. Unk got mad. We can't have all. Yeah, you know, it's going to be like this sometimes, you know. All of them ain't going to be good, but we still got to do, you know, the motions and shit. Hell yeah, that shit is died. Luis Ortiz, you ain't slick. It's cool. He can be 47. Why he don't want to be 47? He could be younger. He ain't no fuck. You're not going to tell me. You're not going to tell me I ain't like that, Lara. Why the long face? That jaw is long. Pause. Imagine a goatee on that thing. Pause. But yeah, he might come out there. Is Lara damaged goods? You know, some are saying that You know how it is when a fighter loses the way that he lost? Remember, he already got cracked up by Alfredo Angulo before he broke his face. Remember he had went down? He was looking around like, what the fuck? Canelo had him on that bike. He ate that uppercut, busted his shit all up. Remember that? Could Hurd have taken his soul? Does Hurd have his soul? And will Brian Castano go out there on Saturday night and go straight at Lara? He's 15-0 with 11 KOs, if I'm correct. Let's go look at it. We're going to look at it. I don't like that mystique of the Cuban school. Lara seems to be kind of gone, you know. People don't seem to like fear Lara anymore or like worry about getting outboxed. They be going right at him.
For Ortiz, entonces veremos qué es lo que pasa.
You know? If his soul is still intact, we don't know, man. Lara did get, you know, he did have some issues, you know, with some robberies early in his career. And also, did y'all notice Lara been around forever? Did you notice how long Lara been around? He been around forever, and he's only 35 years old. He been around forever. Like, he on Fight Night Champion. That came out in 2000. He been around forever, yo. That Paul Williams and Carlos Molina fight, that was a long-ass time ago. Imagine where you were in life when that fight took place, when those two fights took place. Dude been around forever. But you know, man, let's go look at some some numbers and shit. Let's go look at some numbers. Let's go look at the card. Let's go look at the card. This is the guy right here. Pressure fighter, power puncher from Argentina, 29 years old, 15-0, 11 KOs. This is the guy who is fighting. You've been hearing about him for a long time. He's been in the rankings for God knows how long. But he's fighting Erislandy Lara on Saturday night. Why is this shit so bright? Is it this? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. But anyways, 29 years old. You know, the only names you know of is Cedric Vatu. I pulled this fight up, and Michael Soro. Let me see if we can go. Let's go do a little film study. Let's go do a little film study. Whose chin is shot out? Lara, you can't really. The pressure had got to him. Lara, Hurd is relentless. Let's go look at verse. You know, every time I be typing shit in, I always think that I hope I wasn't watching porn. And it starts with the letter of whatever I'm typing in. But I realize I don't watch porn under here. I watch it under my incognito tab. Castano versus, what was he looking for? Soro. Let's go look at some, a little bit of film study. Let's see what's going on. Let's take a little look at him. It's him right here. Let's look at him.
Magnifique enchaînement. Précis, rapide.
Très beau round. Go to defense. I want you to. C'est coup pour coup.
Ah, ça va être encore une dernière minute énorme. La dernière minute de ce combat. Incroyable.
I know what y'all thinking. Y'all probably thinking Lara gonna pick him apart, right?
C'est fabuleux.
Just off a raw assessment. I don't think he can handle the Cuban school. I don't think we go unless he showed that we just looking at it now. Listen, let me tell you, I've been every now and then. Now T Street be missing out on fighters too. Like, even though I cover a lot of fights and I be watching all these cards and shit, I've been missing out on this dude. I've been hearing about him for like fucking years now, 3-4 years now. He is flat-footed, and you know that style for Lara the Mover. You know. Let's watch a little bit more, and let's see if you know. Let's go. This went to the distance, if I'm correct. Let's see what his last knockout was. Let me pull him up real quick. Let me see. This fight right here was a split decision against Michael Soro. I have seen him before. This was a split decision. I'm going to watch this tonight. I'm surprised I never seen this. Where was I at? I should have covered this. Let's watch a little bit more of this. This is from July of 2017. Yeah, and you know, I don't know. Yeah, where's wait a minute, what's going on? Are you where's the real oh man, I'm not getting involved in that shit. It supposedly is 2 KODs. I'm not getting involved in that shit. You know what? Let me finish what I was talking about. I think this guy's gonna get Cuban school. I'm not getting into that shit. I'm not getting into it. Nope. If I make you a moderator, that's up to you. Y'all gotta. I don't have enough. That's it. That's up to y'all. Let's go watch something else. Let's go check out where he looked good. Let's see if we can Castano versus V2. I'm gonna have to update my shit. My fucking computer be getting hot as fuck. It's like, you know, properly ventilated. This was his last fight in March of 2018. The good thing about Canal, they might get me. They might get me. They might. I hope they don't. So this was his last fight in March. That other fight was nearly 2 years old. So let's give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's gotten better. Now let's just give it a little assessment from what you're seeing so far. Now put your little, you know, boxing hat on and what you be watching for, and let's see if this guy can get a decision over Lara, right? Let's not, you know, let's see. Let's just go to a random point in the fight. Let's go right here. Let's just watch him a little bit. This is him right here in the royal and gold. Ain't that what they call purple and shit? Royal or some shit? I don't know. I think this guy's going to get a sweet dose of Cuban school. I think he's going to get some Cuban school. Every fighter got a chance. Is he a pressure fighter? Let's see. Let's see. Nah. I don't think he can. I think he'll get to school. I don't know either, man. And the fucked up part about it is Lara gonna fuck around and take him 12 rounds. That's gonna be the fucked up part. We're gonna have to be up watching that shit, tired as shit. I gotta be honest with you. I may not cover this fight till Sunday morning. Fucking around. Listen. I've covered Lara fights. They do you bad. Lara versus Goucher did me bad. Like, that shit really be making you tired. It made everybody tired. They did not. When was the last time a Showtime fight didn't have a post-fight press conference? Lara versus Goucher didn't. It didn't have a post-fight press conference. Like, no, post-fight is like, no, everybody get the fuck out. Go home, go to sleep. No bullshit. So, I don't know about this guy, man. I don't know about this guy. I don't think he can do it. He got to show us something. And Cedric V2. And I don't know. That's it. I'm done. I think we've seen enough. Now, obviously, come on, we don't want to be ignorant. We want to give the guy a fair shake and everything. You know. But I don't know, man. Ortiz, so old he's shrinking. Oh, man, here you go. Y'all can't never stay on topic. Already just covering this and looking at how this guy could probably get schooled is already making me really, really tired. I'm like, man, Saturday gonna be rough. You know, Saturday going to be rough. Let's go look at the fight day schedule for Saturday. See what's going on overall for the day. See what we got. See what we got. See what we got. Wait, March the 2nd. I should have went to this Philly card and I forgot all about it, man. But I can't. I've been doing really, really good staying off my ankle. I've been doing really, really, really good. So I need to like give it like 1 more, maybe 2 more weeks. All right, so here's Saturday. Let's go look at it full screen. Let's go look at it full screen. Oh man, Lara, God damn it, Lara. He got me already. Yeah, Lara versus Castano, Luis Ortiz hammer, Danny Garcia versus Eduardo Ramirez, Edwin Rodriguez versus Mitch Williams, Gary Antonio Russell. You know, they named them like whatever, you know. Ludin Bartholomew. Oh, Richardson Hitchens is on his way up. And then you got this card over on the zone, Jordan Gill versus Emmanuel Dominguez. Yeah, this is Anthony Sims over there. This is Hearn, you know, trying to build his fighters up, you know, make more stars, and that's it. Saturday is week. Next week is how long have we been live, man? Literally, no bullshit. That shit made me tired. Lord knows. Next week, the Daniel Dubois of Razvan Cujano, he's stepping up. Remember, Cujano had fought Joseph Parker and who else? I forgot. Who else? I covered it. I forgot. But that's a step up for him. Anthony Yard, after Travis Reeves, he has to step up. He has to go fight his mandatory, damn it. What else? What else? What else? Shit is like, you know, I told y'all, like, shit don't really pick up until Spence Garcia. That's like the real beginning of the boxing season. I mean, then again, you got this card, March the 15th, the Philly card that I'll be at. Well, technically, no, it kicks off March the 9th because remember, we also have that Dimitri Bivol, Joe Smith, Maurice Hooker, you know, Shawn Porter, Ugas. That card's next week. What else is next week? Delphine Pursoon. Oh, shit. I got to find this. This woman right here, she is hilarious. She's a character. Melissa Setville. Let me see. Let me zoom in for you guys. Why didn't you tell me this shit was fucking zoomed out? Y'all model readers. What are y'all model readers for? Oh, UFC card is the lead card this Saturday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we watching UFC. Wait, is that press conference on now? Why am I so hyped? Why am I yelling? All right, let's calm down. This is a good card right here. I'm looking forward to this. We're gonna get Jado Carroll. Oh shit! Getting John O'Carroll on the channel. Yeah, I'm gonna be covering the UFC this weekend. I don't even know. I'm not gonna make no fucking money off of it. Shit. Well, at least I can fucking get several hundred, you know, several thousand views or something. I can't believe I've been working this free for long. Can you believe that? I've been working my ass off for free too. But, you know, we're going to be getting out of here soon. We got another 9 minutes left. We've been live for an hour and 51 minutes. The media call actually started early. Excuse me, earlier than they usually do. They usually wait like 10, 15 minutes or so. It was about 10 minutes. So it's got to edit about 8 minutes of music out. Then, you know, tomorrow's the weigh-ins. I'm covering the weigh-ins. I don't got shit to do. And then the fight's on Saturday. And then I'm going to cover UFC. I got to get my website in order. We got the writers. I'm still got some content. You know, I interviewed Adam Smith. Still haven't uploaded that yet. My colleague Donnell, he was at the PBC on Fox Sports 1 card. I still got content from Ant Darrell. I hope if he asked about Ant Darrell I. In fact, y'all want to watch those interviews? I'm going to show y'all right now. I'm pulling them up for y'all. They're not edited yet. Wait, so I got to edit them up for y'all. Well, I haven't watched them yet. Maybe Tia's I'm the impersonator? That doesn't mean like I'm a clone, right? What if I am a clone? Let's see. Let's go watch these interviews real quick. Yo, that shit really got me tired. No bullshit. That shit really got me tired. Shit really got me tired. Damn it, Lara. Yeah, he got Ant. Yeah. So here's Ant Darrell. I can pull it up over here. Oh, it was only. Oh, this is right after.
Cheeseburger with everything. Fries.
Wait, I think that's is that Unk back there? The one that I think that's the dude back there that punched Uskot the guy. Is that him? Damn, I can't see him.
Which one?
No, I don't think that's him.
Fries.
Real quick, Anthony.
Anything else?
Real quick, Anthony. Can you talk about this fight and what it means to be champion again?
It means a lot. Like I said before, man, the first one was a little bit better than the second one, but they're both, championships, and I'm grateful for the WBC. Let me fight for it again.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if he got the stitches. Yeah, he got that joint closed up. So who was in jail? I don't know if that was him. That looked like him, though. I don't know if that was him. You ain't slick, T. You know what? Yeah, I'm not reading the chat. Y'all weird. Y'all crazy. And people say I'm the crazy one. Aunt Darrell. Got Andre. Yeah, man. But yeah, anyway, well, we're gonna talk about these last few minutes because I'm going to edit these videos, and I do want to play some Black Ops, but I do want to play you on stream, though, but I can't play no video games right now. I'm too damn tired, and I gotta go put my chicken noodle soup, get my chicken prep for the crock pot, So tomorrow's the weigh-ins. We're gonna be here. Look at them Erislandy Lara fight, man. So that's how I can tell, like, it's a Lara fight coming up, to start getting, real drowsy. So tomorrow's the weigh-ins. That PBC Mikey Garcia documentary fight, Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence documentary, or like I say, the show that Fox got's coming out, this will be like HBO 24/7. I think that comes on Sunday night. It's called Fight Camp Spence Garcia. Fight Camp Spence Garcia. 4-part PBOK. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it'll be 12 rounds of action for the IBF Welterweight Championship of the World. March the 16th, Errol Spence Jr., Mikey Garcia.
What's up, Flo? David, Barber. What's up, guys? Julian. In Dallas, Jerry Jones and them wanted to fight there. Should be a very good turnout. I mean, we're starting to pick up the pace to really peak. Anybody should be able to fight with anybody. It's going to be historic to see me win this fight.
One last look, or we good?
Yeah, we're good, bro.
I'm the best fighter in the world. I am in the truth. My pride position right here. Definitely going to add at least 1 or 2 more to my collection.
This is going to be history.
Four parts.
Definitely going to add at least 1 or 2 more.
But when
this is going to be history.
I'm on it. But when does it premiere, though? Let's see. Does it say it in the description? 4-part series. The 4-part series, it doesn't say the date. Doesn't say the date. Why am I not subscribed to them? Doesn't say the date. Hold on, I'm going to find the date. It's been out. The episode, do you know what you're talking about, man? Fight Camp, you sure? Let me go check, man, because it doesn't say it nothing. This is me Googling it right here. Don't say nothing. Behind the scenes. It premieres February the 23rd. Well, where's the first episode? Oh! I got this email. The second episode is Sunday, March the 3rd. I got to watch the first episode and do a review. So we're going to find it right now. We're going to find it right now. We're going to find it right now. I told you I'm behind. I told you I'm catching up though. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. What the hell's going on? Why can't I click this? Why is it always something? Let's see. Let's find it. Let's see. What's on tomorrow? Come on, give me a PBC link somewhere. Something like when I try to. Oh, there it is. My bad. So let's find it. Let's go find this Fight Camp show. This is the schedule. Let's see. Replays. No, show all upcoming. Errol Spence. So I already got this already. We already know this is coming on, but we want episode 1. We want episode 1. I wonder if it's on my DVR. Maybe I recorded it and I don't know. We got to find it though. We got to find episode 1. Oh, let me go back. You bastards. Click. There we go. So, let's see. That's part 2. I think we lost it, guys. Face to face. Haha! Monday. Part 1 comes on Monday at 9:30 p.m. So I gotta be here. I gotta be here. So that means I gotta cover part 2 first and then part 1. Weird, but you know, we're gonna get it done. It's hard to find. I found it on my Xfinity app. You sure? Let me check. Let me check right now because I got my shit with me right now. I could check it on stream, but I don't know if I'm signed in. Hold up. You better not be telling a fib. You better not be telling a fib. Let me see. I'm gonna use my voice remote too. Fight Camp. You better not be telling a fib. You better not be telling a fib. Boxing. Let me see. You better not be telling a fib. Ooh. You better not be telling a fib. Shawn Porter, that's upcoming. Hold up. Oh, I'm looking. I'm in my guide. You lucky that I don't feel like signing in. You lucky I don't feel like signing in. Or I'd show it on stream and we expose you on stream. Hey, they got face-to-face on here. Hey! Wait a minute. They got all the face-to-faces on here. Hold up. Hold on. I think I searched something. I can't search it on the computer because mine's I don't feel like. Guess what? It's on demand. It's all on demand. I got it, y'all. Mikey Garcia. Oh, that's face to face still. Hold up. I'm looking for something. Hold on. So basically what I'm saying is the PBC on Fox stuff is on demand. You can find it. So what I'm looking for is right now is I have it. All right. So I'm going to be doing a review on that stuff.